Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to see another interesting topic in Python series. So what we are going to discuss is about the docstring. So what is docstring? What is the help we get it from it, and how to write our own docstring for our functions classes. Okay, and along with that we'll also talk about couple of inbuilt functions which are kind of a lifesaver in Python. So we will talk about and those function names are dir and help, right? So let's start with it. So let's say we already have seen how to import an external modules. Okay, so let's say we want to use a math module. Okay, so now there is a one math module which is available to basically use a lot of mathematical functions, right? But now let's say I don't know anything about a math function, right? So I know how to import it, but I don't know anything about what all methods are already available there and how to use it. So what we can do, we use a inbuilt function called as a dir. Okay, and we can apply that dir function on this math module which we just imported. So what this dir function does, basically this dir function lists out all the methods available under this math, right? So the first challenge that we had was what is inside this module. If you don't know, apply the dir function and that will list out all the methods available inside it. Right now we got the name of the methods, but we don't know what is the input we need to pass to this method, what it is going to return, what exactly this method does, right? So that's where we have another built-in function called as a help. So let's use that help. So let's say I want to know how the sqrt function works. Okay, so we can pass that function name here like math dot sqrt. Okay, and if I run this, here we go. We are getting a help about this function that, okay, this function, sqrt function takes x as an input and return the square root of x, right? So now, even if you don't know anything about any module or a package, we can first apply the dir, which is going to give us the list of methods, classes available inside it, or a list of sub packages available inside it. And then we can apply the help method on each of those help inbuilt function on each of those method to know how to use that particular method. Okay, so this is for an inbuilt or existing modules. What if you are writing your own module, and if there are a lot of functions you are writing inside that module and someone else wants to use it, right? So for that, basically we have to write something called as a docstring to our function. Okay, and then if we apply the help on that docstring, we will be able to know how to use that method. Okay, so how do we write it? Very simple. Let's write one simple function. So def, let's say add function is the name, and let's say we are taking a couple of input like x and y, and then I'm just writing return x plus y. Okay, that's how my simple function is. Okay, now let's say if someone else has to use this function, right? What I'll do, let's say if you have written this function, I want to use it. So what I'll do usually, if I don't know what this add function does, what I can do help add. Okay, but here you can see it is not showing me anything about what this function is doing, what it is returning, right? So that's where a docstring comes in picture. Okay, so what usually we should do is whenever we are writing any function or any classes, okay, we should write a docstring. So docstring is basically very much similar to multi-line comment in Python. Okay, but that should be the first statement. Okay, whatever docstring you want to write, that should be the first statement of your a function or a class. Then only it will be considered as a docstring. Otherwise, it will be considered as a multi-line comment. Okay. So let's say I'm writing this function. This function returns the addition of x and y. Okay. And then now let's try to use the help now. So help add. So this time, if you see here, it is showing the help, right? This function return the addition of x and y, right? So now if someone else is using this add method, they can easily understand what exactly it is doing and what it is returning, right? So that helps the other developers who are using your code. So that's the reason it is very important to write a docstring for each functions, each classes, so that whoever is going to use it, they will understand what it is and how to use it. Okay. So that's it for this particular video. I hope everyone understood what is the use of dir and help function. These are the inbuilt function. And then we just now see how to write a docstring for a methods. Similarly, you can write it for a classes as well. Okay, just to show you. So let's say I have a class student. Okay, and then inside this I am writing everything. Okay, but before this I can write a docstring about this class, what this class is all about. Okay. Okay, you can write like this class is to manage student information. Okay, maybe if you want, you can just write list out the attributes and method that it has. Okay, so that if anyone else wants to use this student class, they will get to know. So you can write the complete details under these three codes and will be considered as a docstring. Okay, so that's it about this video. I hope everyone understood the docstring. Okay, so thanks everyone.